Abortion, the intentional destruction of a preborn human being. In other words, the murder of a baby in their mother's womb. Abortion has been legitimized in our state for the past 44 years. In Oklahoma, we have 4 freestanding abortion mills. These are horrible places where some 20 babies are killed every business day. Think about it. That's over 5,500 babies murdered every year. Tragically, some 250,000 preborn Oklahomans have been deprived of their right to life since the U.S. Supreme Court legitimized the slaughter in 1973. And that's not even counting those killed by various abortifacient drugs and devices. Yet Oklahoma is considered a pro-life state. In fact, many national pro-life organizations consider Oklahoma the most pro-life state in the Union. In a state that murders nearly 6,000 children every year, what does that even mean? I'll tell you what it doesn't mean. It doesn't mean that we prohibit the killing of preborn babies. What has it meant to be a pro-life politician, legislator, or governor in Oklahoma since 1974? Sadly, it has never meant seeking the abolition of abortion. Now, certainly, pro-life bills are proposed in our state every year, and many of them are passed and signed into law. But all of them are aimed at regulating abortion, not ending it. For example, pro-lifers have passed laws requiring that a mother must wait 72 hours before she has her baby killed, that she has 20 weeks to make the decision to kill her baby. Pro-life legislators have passed laws requiring the abortionist to perform an ultrasound, which the mother may choose to look at or not. Laws requiring that a mother be given a chance to listen to her baby's heartbeat before she consents to stopping it. Laws allowing a baby's body to be ripped into parts, of course, just as long as those parts are not sold. And laws that allow the baby's body to be dismembered as long as the instrument used does not employ the convergence of 2 levers. Even though all of these laws may have reduced the number of preborn babies being murdered, in the end, they really only spell out the requirements for killing a preborn baby. They do not prevent the murder. Every one of these pro-life laws affirms that abortion is legal, treat it as an acceptable choice, and seek to regulate the practice. You know, if you think about it, these laws are basically pro-choice. Not one of them abolishes it. Think about it like this. Imagine abortion as a tree that has been freely growing in our culture for 44 years. Now, let's say that the branches represent the various methods of murder we have devised. Pro-life politicians have taken shears and they've pruned the branches from time to time, but they have never even tried chopping it down. The result is a well-regulated abortion industry that thrives in our state, while politicians, of course, court the pro-life voters by boasting about the number of branches they have trimmed. And tragically, as this abortion tree continues to grow, we get to wear the moniker most pro-life state in the Union. Our state government has historically been dominated by pro-lifers. We've had pro-life governors, pro-life attorney generals, pro-lifers in practically every statewide office. We've had pro-life majorities in both the House and the Senate. But has this extremely pro-life government ever actually attempted to end abortion? No! Of course, to appease the campaign contributors and get votes for re-election, Oklahoma politicians run bills designed to regulate abortion that give the appearance of fighting it, but these laws always keep the practice legal. The one thing most of these pro-life politicians will not do is call for the complete abolition of abortion. I was there. I saw it. And to some degree, I was part of it. So, I am not running for governor of Oklahoma as a pro-lifer. I am not running to regulate abortion. I am running to abolish it. If elected, I will do everything in my power to bring this evil to an end and take executive action to ensure that all Oklahomans are equally protected, including the preborn. I will disregard any unjust rulings or perversions of the U.S. Constitution that claim there is a right to murder preborn human beings in the womb. Now, some are going to ask, well, what about the Supreme Court of the United States? My response is, this is Oklahoma. Ignore them. When the courts are wrong, they should be ignored. We ignored them in the mid-1800s when they said that a black person was just personal property. And we should have. They were wrong. The courts are often wrong. They're wrong now. They are not God. Presently, numerous states across our union are ignoring various federal laws, and Washington, D.C. doesn't seem to be all that concerned about that. Friends, children are being murdered in our state. Is that not cause enough to take a bold stand and say no? We must put down the shears, pick up the axe, and lay it to the root. We must stop regulating murder in our state. It is time to abolish human abortion in Oklahoma.